The king is dead. Long live the quest.
Damn it. What the hell? I never understood any of this crap. I don't think it even makes sense now. Which, not surprising. There's a book. The book goes to Mammon, I guess, somehow.
Book is filled with power. Power has something to do with Mammon.
Always Mammon. Wasn't he responsible for Sword of Hope too?
Maybe.
In any case, I am so ready for this.
End of quest begins.
I can't believe it's happening.
Oh, hello. Hello,
Okay,
additional
I've
Shannon.
got a GIF.
Shannon, do you have an explanation?
Here's the GIF.
Shannon, explain this
my
to
feelings.
us. Whatever. Here, have this. I don't know why you gave me this GIF.
Excellent.
I put that there without looking at it, and now I regret it.
Nope, you did the right thing.
We have now been handed the book.
Yeah, why does Shannon need us to do this? Why can't Shannon do it?
Shannon, why are you sending children to war? Well, here we are.
Frost posted it. I thought it was safe, Ty. Also, Ty, get in the damn call. Also, yeah, now here, in the middle of the castle, is this weird Stonehenge eye slab thing.
Behold the altar.
Nothing's gonna go wrong here. Everything's fine.
And it's just like, somehow this plus book equals hell.
There's crystals and everything. It's perfectly safe. Look, that one's brown like Earth.
Yeah, but what is it doing here? Why is it doing here? What does the book have to do with any of this?
Well, let's find out. Face first. Also, think about how long it's been since we encountered a save point.
Oh, yeah, no, if...
Yeah, I don't think I've seen one. Has there been
That
one
said,
tonight?
it is now time to start using the save states. Yes, good. That has been done. So
Brian
now we
face.
are... No, Brian face texture.
Texture.
Amazing. So now we're somewhere.
Oh, it's just the sky.
Alright,
Well,
we end up in
sky.
front of the Sky Monastery and we are supposed to walk in.
Yes.
Inside of the Sky Monastery is... Yeah! We're here now.
Welcome to the Hell Dimension.
Great.
Enjoy your stay.
Red sky. Crazy trees. Seems like a perfectly swell place for a holiday.
I could live here forever.
At this point, we have already located a dad.
Yeah, we found Dad. It didn't do anything. But what are we doing anymore? Why
We
are
are
we...
now in the Escher dimension.
Why did we decide
Alright,
this mission
yeah.
was a good idea?
I saw that both sides of that door, like one of them just goes to nowhere. What is this? Your non-Euclidean geometry is demon magic.
Here in the Mammon dimension.
And I don't know, I actually really like this compared to everything else in the game because at least it's unique. It's like the castle.
And we're allowed to look at it, like we can see other parts of it and know where we're going and understand that this is just a straight line from A to B.
There's no encounters either, are there?
There are
I think
encounters.
there are some somewhere, but
There are encounters. They're scary encounters.
some rooms don't have them, others just have very low rates.
Small mercies, I guess.
Yeah, especially because I think Sleipnir is waiting in here somewhere to kill us. I remember
Great.
a crazy horse enemy. Probably multi-legged. Maybe I'm misremembering.
I guess it's really a saga game at that point if you have to fight Sleipnir. And is Odin in here? I don't think he is.
No, Odin's not in here.
No.
Also, don't call this a saga game. that causes me physical pain.
Uh-huh, yeah, this is okay. Beyond the dimension, there is just this nice study. Okay. Huh.
Even evil has to wind down from time to time.
People has to chill out somewhere.
Alright, well, I guess there's nothing in here. Let's just go back to the bubble room.
Everywhere can't be Mordor. Suddenly the bubble room. This room has encounters.
Yeah, please don't insult this game by comparing it to Saga games. This game is really good.
Behold the pinheads.
Oh, these things.
Here in the
Great.
bubble chamber. Okay,
So you've got level 50 Earth, man. How's that
level
going? Have
50
you
Earth.
mastered
We dropped
Avalanche?
So many avalanches. Avalanche
Have you
does not.
mastered?
We've accepted that Avalanche cannot be mastered. It has no master.
What have you? Do you have a level bit further beyond now?
No, there's still just
No,
Avalanche, but
Avalanche
Avalanche
is
cannot
the
be
best.
controlled.
The only school of magic that has an ultimate attack spell is wind.
Beyond the bubble room is the Sky Forest with the.
That's so weird. Why would
The
they not
blood
give the
swamp?
other ones ultimates?
I don't know. Okay, fire has a high level attack spell, but it's just mist. It's just steam level 2, and nobody cares about
Judgment.
steam. Fire is
Behold
the
the
worst.
abstract concept of judgment.
Yeah,
The end of days.
he's just chilling out. I forgot.
Erotic
about
statues of my dad. That's all this is.
They throw rocks. I respect them. Oh, respond in kind.
I think they resist rock. Just a guess.
They don't move. They just swivel in place. Choose another element then.
Modern day interpretation of video game reviews. 10 out of
No,
10
the answer is just to
rocks.
drop more avalanche. There's no non-avalanche answer to this situation.
Also,
Yeah.
I can't believe somebody tried to make an HD retexture of his face. I don't know why. For the record. Like, some things just aren't worth doing, man. Some things just ain't worth wasting your
Some
time
things
on,
aren't worth
buddy.
dying for.
And I'm gonna go ahead and say it, HD retexturing this masterpiece, well, it just doesn't need it.
It's already
It's just-
perfect.
It's already, it fits the art style of it, yeah.
Way to be a George Lucas about this, retexture designer. Alright, we have destroyed Judgment.
On average, only one rock hits, and it's barely stronger than
Alright, gotta reorient myself based on the blood swamp.
the blood swamp.
There, we have achieved the bread level. One of our heals was bread tier.
Excellent.
Great, how many hours has it been?
End game,
11.
but we got to we're bread now. We
We
can
are bread.
cast bread.
Have become bread.
Bread is infinite.
Yeah, when
Bread
you
by
can cast
blocking.
bread, that's a new level. The level even further beyond.
All of the creativity in this game is in the final dungeon.
Finally,
Even
Quest
then, it's
takes its
not
true
allowed.
place
Its
as a
final
baking
form.
simulator.
Is Avalanche really just you're supposed to stand like in the middle of them? Is that the idea behind Avalanche?
Yeah,
What is the plan here?
It's a field of damage around you, but it's weird
And
about
it's-
how it's distributed.
It's
Okay,
completely
so the whole
random.
idea was if you're back in a corner, then it's just every single one will hit one person, and that's how you do like 500 damage with it.
But there's like never a corner to do that with.
Hit
Well,
rate
he
is-
avoids I was gonna say that's the thing is like the because I've actually watched some of the speed run. It's mostly they avoid every single fight except to get themselves up to 25 for Avalanche and like whatever it is for heal 1. They just avoid every fight they can. And it's just they have specific plans for the necessary fights to get exactly huddled in a corner
Well,
so
that's
that they
enough
can
of the
do
Sky
that.
Forest. Now
I'd
we're
love
just
to know what
gonna
their plan for Nepti is.
mosey on
Yeah, I
through
don't
the door
know.
Here.
Oh yeah, how'd that go? I missed that.
We learned that
Six times.
it is somewhat reliable to aim avalanche back into the left, but not that reliable.
What a nice house.
Pity if there was some ancient unspeakable evil on top of it.
Well, this sure is a nice house. Great place to visit. Alright, back to the bubble room.
More bubbles.
No, this is a different bubble room, but yes, open the bubble room.
Yeah.
I don't know, it looks exactly the same.
The backgrounds vary between bubble room and the black and red room, or black, blue, and red room.
Spriggans.
Oh,
I want to see
They're
what happens
Irish,
when I
right?
bombard you with rocks.
They can
St.
cast
Patrick's
silence.
Day
I love it.
encounter.
Let's go. Fight me. Fight me, Spriggan. Oh wait, I'm muted. Help. Help. Help.
I
Help.
was gonna say, what are you doing fighting anything that can mute you?
Learning.
Quick, remember your roots. Running and sticking.
The basics of close quarters wizardry. Okay,
Oh shit, I
another
can't
forest.
believe we're in Magicant. What the hell?
Look at them nice blurry mountains in the
Oh,
distance.
now it's the mountains. Oh no.
They
The
also
purple
saved all the the horses.
The purple
The
leafless
Pale Rider.
forest.
Can't believe Flying
Oh,
Man is
there it
fucking
is.
dead.
The horses.
Oh shit, we're going Nocturne here. 3 fiends at once.
I do not want this horse. You can keep him.
What happened to its feet? Is it made of ice?
don't
It's
know.
either a block of ice or like a wave of air. It's like some kind of wind horse, cloud horse. A judgment and 2 pinheads. That might be worth fighting. No, it's not. Respect pinhead.
Is there really anything worth fighting at this point other than the final boss?
We will see.
I think I pretty much ran away from everything in here, yeah. Way back.
Yes, if you were playing the game as designed and intended, well, for one, we're going to back away from these pinheads and just not engage them at all. That's what they want.
They want us to not know.
They want
get
the
away from
attention.
us.
You would need to redo the entire final castle. Well, you would
Yeah, you need to
you would
redo the
remember which
entire-
bosses you killed, but you would need to walk through the entire final castle in order to get back
Many,
here.
many times to get back here.
Alright, so that forest ended in a boat. We're on a boat now. And underneath that boat is more square dimension.
It's kind of like the last
Red,
dungeon of
black, blue,
FF5,
vine back.
sort of. I don't suppose anybody looked at this before it was finished and thought, yeah, maybe we should throw a little something in there. Maybe a treasure box. Or in anything.
Well, you know, I can't bring myself to be mad at it because at least it's not here. Here's the
It's
cave.
not brown!
This cave is a color. Enjoy.
No, there are at least 2 colors here. I'll give it that.
You
Oh,
might
3.
think that you've done something wrong in a teleport maze, and you would be incorrect because this is Quest 64. It's a straight line.
There is no maze.
This
There
is
is
an
no true
important
maze
art
in Quest
lesson.
64.
The
Well-
one time it seems like there should be a maze, there isn't.
The blue cave
Thank
is
God
a
for
maze.
Quest 64. It has subverted your... You get lost in the woods, but then when you're like, oh, this is clearly a maze, it isn't. Thank
Blue
God for
cave
Quest
is-
64.
Forests are confusing. Hell? No, that's easy. Hello.
Yeah, subverting every trope of anime and video game.
Yeah,
Quest
here's the thing,
64.
You can save inside of hell.
Ah, good. They left a save point inside of hell. Good. You good
Awesome,
people.
Epona's here.
Yeah, who knows what Epona's
Should-
doing here?
Turn
do
into
not
a horse
question
and
these
get us out of
things.
this hellscape.
has completely baffled me when I was a kid.
And outside of there is a village. It's our hometown. We're home.
Actually-
Hooray! Quest complete. We found the dad. We came home. We have the magic book. Everything is fine. Hooray! Life is normal. Yeah.
Normal, just ignore the sky.
The sky
It's
is a
not-
lovely shade of burgundy. Everything is fine. Let's go visit the sheep. Out in our sheep field, surely the sheep must be sleeping. That's why there aren't any sheep.
That's
it's
why
a
the
blood
entire
sky
field
out
is
tonight.
blood.
You don't want to leave your sheep out under the blood sky.
Yeah, this area succeeded in creeping elementary school me out like crazy.
This is a good idea for a design thing. Like, hey, let's have you revisit the first place, but it's in hell now.
Tomba, where they freeze time with the pig thing with the bag. Yeah. Tomba 2,
Anyway,
I think, actually.
We live next to
Yeah.
scenic Bubble Forest, so let's just visit Bubble
Good.
Forest. You know, just the next place over. Be very careful when crossing the endless void rivers in Bubble Forest.
Wouldn't want to fall.
Always keep sure footing over the Bubble Rivers. Alright, can an avalanche destroy you quickly? Because if we can deal
Okay,
with the pinhead, then we already know the judgment's fine.
Okay, the best part of this whole thing right now is that Quest 64 is, of course, in the top listed games of Hitbox. And the image they have for the cover art, because like it has an auto download thing for whatever's in the top and it displays it, is like super pixelated. Like really pixelated. Like the biggest image their auto downloader found for the cover art of Quest 64 is like 28 by 28 or something.
What do we have to do to get it replaced with heal.gif?
There's no replacement. It's the same. All levels of heal look the same.
Alright. Oh, so here we are in Bubble Forest. It's a good place to be.
Every place is a good place to heal.
It's a good place to feel your inner bread.
Your inner bread.
Our compass still works while we're in the Hell Dimension. Apparently north is a universal concept.
That horse
Still
is,
don't want to deal with you, Wind Horse.
it's kind of fucking around with the level geometry there. Can you even stand on that green part?
Nope.
Yes.
Conflicting answers. Par for the course in Hell Dimension.
Oh, the answer is yes.
The answer is both.
Hell Dimension.
You can stand it, but you can't stand it. Hi, Shannon.
Yeah,
Are
that
you
works.
going
for
to
me. I
explain
get it.
anything this time?
Shannon, what's going on? Help!
We will find the quest.
Find your quest.
I thought this was our quest.
Wow, Shannon, so bitter. Where's all this coming from, Shannon?
Oh my god, it does look like Quest 61.
Suddenly you remembered it was a JRPG.
All the J's, Shannon's last speech.
The final dungeon is Shannon giving the gold speech. For 12 years you have been asking, who is Shannon? This is Shannon speaking. I am a puppet who loves life.
Sorry to complain so much about being created just to fuck around, but I'm gonna end the world down.
Our job is over here. Thank you, Shannon, for being the trip to the many tiny dots of light inside of what looks like deep foliage for the most part. I think this
Oh,
is the
it's
final
Christmas.
screen of the game.
The space forest.
Yes.
Christmas in Hell. Wonderful.
Here's a save state point. Upwards.
Ride Space Mountain all night long.
Mm-hmm.
It's
feel the rush of the Devastator.
Final boss time. End time.
Ah,
I
there
don't
you
know
are.
what it
Hello.
is.
Hello, Jazz Hands.
Oh, of course, it's Kulaks, right. How
Same.
can I forget that?
Same.
Ah ha 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 ha. Shut up. That's the worst laugh ever. Master Brian?
None of this Master Apprentice bullshit anymore. We got level 50 Earth.
Don't try to butter us up. You're eating rocks at the end. Wait, he wants wings? Just those teleport items you've been keeping the whole time?
And he's in avalanche range. He's doomed. Alright, what you got for attacks, Mammon? I'm sure that would be much more dangerous on paper, but you fucked it up. Yeah, his hitbox is huge! I get like 5 hits with the avalanche every time!
This is the reason why this speedrun picks avalanche. Holy crap.
Rocks versus light orbs.
Rocks versus God. I am the rock so heavy God cannot lift it.
Rocks fall, God dies.
Mimmin health. Mimmin has 2,300 health.
Rocks are doing about 60, 70 each when they get in.
Does that barrier just block all damage?
Yep, we are invulnerable for as long as the barrier stays up.
Good.
Maybe if I move to that other platform over there, that might give me better reach for my...
That'll, yeah,
I
it'll
think
take
that
you longer to
crossing
get there.
over there
than fight.
is... It seems closer.
I doubt that, actually. That does not look closer at all.
No. You will probably win this fight faster without even moving. You're just at the will of the rocks to see how many are actually gonna hit.
Might want to face to the left.
Maybe. I will face God and walk sideways into hell.
Why are you fighting that demon from Fantasia?
Because it's the final boss of the game, IMC.
We found Dad, then we found Hell, and then Shannon ranted at us, and now we're killing Satan.
Everything is perfectly fine, do not be alarmed.
Yeah, they just stand over on the right side, on the right edge, face him in kind of a spot, and then just throw avalanche over and over.
Oh, really? The
I knew
speedrun
it.
does go over to the other edge.
Huh.
Let's
Yup.
go. Change places.
I mean, I don't know if there's a reason or that's just where they go, but that's where the winner of the speedrun race did.
Well, if it's good enough for speedruns.
I don't care, Malice Toaster. It was my joke that I came up with in my head.
Happy birthday, MC.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
No problem, buddy.
Yeah. It's mine.
Let's kill us a god.
No,
This
it's
is a
demon.
god.
You got it
It's
back.
Jounce of energy beverage.
Demon
What a
is
shit.
not
Yeah.
the same thing as God.
Yeah, it's a
There, we
demon
are now in
god.
stick range.
I should have to pray to this thing.
For real? You can hit him.
We
Just
can
gonna
hit him
smack
with the
him.
stick.
Good. There you go. You just hit him with all like 5 rocks.
Hit him with like
Jesus
7,
Christ.
4 or 5. Goddamn.
Yup, there we go. There's that
Wow.
300 damage from avalanche.
Wow.
Yup.
Get back.
Holy shit. Rocks.
People underestimate rocks. Here it is, Mr. Wind Magic. How's your shitty wind cutter looking now, idiot?
Earth is the
Look
most
at these
handsome of
boulders.
elements.
Look
You're
at
gonna
this
throw the
shit.
sun at me. Let me introduce you to the rock.
Against the final boss, Earth is the best element. I'll give you that.
Yes. Therefore making it the best on average. Just by,
That's
it's just-
statistics.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
can't argue with the
that's
data.
just- That's just math.
Also, he has the same death animation as everything else. He just boop, he's gone.
Zoop, there
Why
it
am
goes.
I dying?
Why?
Oh,
die. Let me tell you about rocks. They really hurt when
You are
get
dying
hit.
because rocks.
Let me tell you about rocks. Is that it? It's the whole thing?
It's everything. Game over. We're done.
And now Shannon is left with an existential crisis.
It's called a divorce. You're allowed to get one.
Was that giant moth really a god?
Yeah, right. Make excuses, Shannon.
Oh yeah, no, I totally knew. First time I saw those rocks fall down, we were golden.
Shannon understood the power of
I
rocks.
wish to learn more of your human ways.
Quest 64, where's my dad? Where's my
passed him.
fucking dad?
We found
Well,
Dad
About
and
this
walked
human
by.
thing called
Dad was
dad.
tired. He took a nap.
Shannon beat Dad up. That's what
Shannon
happened.
punched our dad. Shannon's our new dad.
Does our dad look like?
Boring.
Like Dad.
Oh, look, it's the floating monastery. I guess
That-
we're just
that
gonna
it?
live here forever.
Is there no dad?
Dad was like 2 hours ago. Get over Dad. We're in a post-Dad world.
But that's what we came for. We came for dad.
Oh, you missed Dad.
Is
Oh
this
no,
the
I know,
prologue?
I know, I miss dad. That's fine. I'm okay with missing dad.
Why is
I just want to remember that we had a purpose, and it was dad, not this shit, not what this was.
Why is the prologue at the end of the game?
I don't know.
That is a good
Apparently-
question.
Apparently,
Why
the
is
Japanese
game
version
apparently
did
about
a
Mammon
better
when it
job.
when it was about Dad.
Did they make this game backwards or something?
It's like Memento of video games.
And
It is
here's
super
all
perfect.
of your motivation for this entire game. Oh, we forgot to put it at the beginning. Let's just shove it at the end. I don't care.
Kid, I can't believe we
Roll
forgot to
credits.
explain shit up front. Oops.
Stat.
Roll credits. Post all your best cube gifts now.
Yeah, I'm just cubing it. Yeah, don't worry, buddy. I got these cubes on tap.
Glad that Brian's staff made top billing in the credit roll.
Drown me in the cubes.
You got it, Slugger. I'm. There is a Tumblr called dailycube.tumblr.com, and they have you
Really?
covered. There sure is. You bet. And
That's cool.
Daily
they're here. Daily Cube.
Cube a day.
Well, sometimes you just want to enjoy a nice cube. Oh, and there's a lot of different kinds of cubes too.
Cubes, the
No.
most geometrical
Jim with a
shapes.
Y?
Whoa,
Jim.
that's not a real Jim.
No,
Jim Kelly, yo,
Executive
what up,
producer,
yo?
assistant producer missing in action. Never found again. Someday we will find our assistant producer.
that's why there was no motivation at the start of the game.
Like just one guy wrote this.
You can really tell. Right. It all makes sense now. What was the budget for this game? How much did this
probably
cost to make?
disgustingly high. for what
Probably
came out of
spent
it.
on the ransom for the assistant producer.
Well, they clearly didn't spend it, otherwise he would have gotten back.
The quest was to find the assistant.
Dad was a metaphor for the assistant producer.
Dad, why? I thought you were super dad. Shannon just punched
Well,
you.
Greg, you're technically an assistant, so.
After Quest 64's moderate financial success, a sequel was in consideration by the developer. However, only the sequel story was revealed before it was ultimately cancelled.
Go on.
Story?
Nope, that's it.
It was revealed.
It was revealed and then
Wait,
cancelled.
where did it go?
I don't
The
know.
quest
That's
for
not
the
my
I forgot
story.
about it.
Spaceballs 3. Search for Spaceballs 2.
Development.
None. Just none.
It's
There
literally
was
two
no-
lines.
This did not develop.
It's just
It
yeah,
congealed.
90% of the credits are we forgot, as in we forgot to get someone to do that job. That was never actually done. Monster image design, we forgot, so we ended up with these abominations of fucking wooden puppets.
Oh, this is rich. Okay.
Music composers, yeah, we forgot again.
Quality
That's why there was
assured
just-
by Don Nerd showing up to work today.
That is a fake fucking name.
Yeah, you know,
Not
Don
real.
Nerd.
No,
Don Nerd.
No.
Nerd.
Guys, who did the sound of the quality checking? Oh, you know, yeah.
Tested
You
by Eric
100%
Van
no,
Ruy.
it's Don, I swear.
Yeah, you know, Don from accounting. Who?
Scott with a K. Where are you finding these people?
It's very strange people. Where did he come from?
Well, could
They
you
aren't
imagine
real,
the
MC.
non-strange
They
people
are-
being involved with
None
this
of this-
game.
Like Afshin to Witty? That's not a real name. Afshin to Witty is not a real name.
That
I'm
sounds
gonna look-
vaguely Middle Eastern. Maybe,
It does,
No.
actually.
You can't just.
Maybe
Okay, Afshin is a rare name, apparently. No, that's just a music artist. Okay, is that a name? Afshin, meaning in Hindi. Oh, it's Urdu. Okay.
Alright.
Shine like a star in Muslim. That's very nice. Okay. But
Actually, it's very
I still
nice.
don't believe that is very nice.
Oh
that
man,
is
you
very
got
pleasant.
both
But
Henshaws to work on this. The Henshaw brothers.
Yeah.
Euroland, my favorite.
yeah, Carol, the best Hanshaw brother.
And
Power these
and
considered too short and easy.
Yeah.
and
So
Eh.
added new
Yeah.
elements. Tightened the repetitive gameplay for the game's Japanese localization.
brown sky.
I'll believe that for a second.
Reminds me of Brown Cave.
Licensed by Nintendo. Okay, now it's time for Loop 2 of Quest 64.
No!
No!
Imagine if this game did have loops.
Just change the
The only way to make this
4
game better.
New Game Plus. Carry over all your old bread.
Just the bread, nothing else.
This is the ultimate Mobius strip.
You're gonna grind those heal spells back up forever, but you can keep your bread.
Mm-hmm. If you
Oh.
like your bread, you can keep your bread.
That's great.
Also, there was
Yeah,
this
maybe
prologue
try and-
if you idle on the title screen.
Okay.
You know what?
That's
Maybe
good.
you could try and beat the game in 2 hours. Maybe learn how to use Avalanche like not an idiot.
You beat the game in
Clearly
under 2
it's all your
hours,
fault.
and you get 100% of the items, and
And
Brian will
Brian's
take his
naked.
cape off. Yeah.
Yeah. That's- yeah. Quest.
Quest.
It's
They thought we'd
over.
never, they thought it'd never be done, but here we are with it
It's
done
over.
already.
It happened.
Just took
Didn't
2
take
hits.
that long.
Can't
Start
believe
to end.
This game was a
12
lot shorter
hours
than I
of
remember it
Quest.
being. It was still
Here's
too
the
long.
same image again, but maybe.
In all fairness, the game is
Over here
incredibly
now.
short, except for the grinding. The grinding is far and away the longest part of this game, and getting
The game
lost
is
on
incredibly
maps.
short, except that it doesn't want to be.
Yeah, it fights tooth and nail to not be short.
Mm-hmm. The game is very small. It's not short. It's small.
Hmm.
That wyvern. Oh man, that wyvern. Those eyes.
I'm the wyvern.
Well, you can get a copy of this game off Amazon for $7.95.
That wyvern is actually very close to looking like Waluigi. When I think about it. You very easily turn that wyvern into a Waluigi. Got the eyes.
Yep.
Dangers it has never before known, like a demon a dude sealed away 100 years ago.
Never
Wait.
before known.
I mean, like all those rabbits that attacked us.
Well, they hadn't heard of them.
Terrifying bunnies.
Delete. Delete.
Delete everything.
No, save this for the next time we stream Quest 64. Another
Die.
quest.
Yes.
I didn't say you had to be here. Jeez.
And we never did it again.